the soul of small things. Ren sat at his wooden desk, frustrated with his drawing. He picked up a pencil that had been sharpened so many times, it was barely longer than his thumb. With a sigh, he tossed it toward the wastebasket. "It's too small to use anymore," he muttered. Just as it was about to land, his grandmother, Sachiko, caught it in mid-air with surprising grace. She looked at the tiny stub as if it were a precious gem. "Mottainai," Sachiko whispered, her voice carrying a weight that made Ren pause. She didn't look angry, but her eyes held a deep sense of reflection. "Do you know what this word means, Ren? It is the regret we feel when something's value is wasted. It is a way of saying that this object has a soul, and we must honor it until its journey is truly finished." Ren looked at the pencil again. To him it was just wood and graphite. But Sachiko sat beside him and ran her finger along the smooth cedar casing. "Before this was a pencil," she said. "It was a tall tree in a quiet forest. For decades, it breathed the mountain air and drank the winter rain just so it could eventually hold your thoughts." Sachiko gestured toward the garden outside. The sun gave its energy, the earth gave its minerals, and the clouds gave their water to grow that wood. When we throw it away before it is used up, we are not just throwing away a pencil, we are turning our backs on the sun, the rain, and the earth itself. "And think of the hands, Ren," Sachiko continued. "The person who planted the sapling, the woodsman who harvested the timber, the craftsman who carved the groove for the lead. They all put their time and their life's energy into this small thing so that you could create something beautiful. To waste it is to forget their hard work." Ren picked up the stub from his grandmother's hand. It felt heavier now, charged with the history of the forest and the effort of the makers. He realized that even though it was short, it still had a few more sentences to write, a few more lines to draw. "It isn't finished yet, is it?" he asked softly. He found a metal pencil extender in his drawer, a tool Sachiko had given him years ago. He slid the tiny stub into the holder, making it long and easy to grip once more. Ren began to draw again, his strokes more deliberate and careful. He felt a strange connection to the paper, as if he were finally working in harmony with his tools. Later that afternoon, Sachiko brought out a ceramic bowl that had a thin, jagged crack running through its center. "In our culture," she said, "we don't discard a bowl because it is broken. We fix it with gold. We call it kintsugi. It shows that even when things are hurt or old, they become more beautiful because they have a history." Ren helped his grandmother clean the pieces of the bowl. He moved slowly, making sure not to lose even the tiniest flake of ceramic. He understood now that everything, from the grandest tree to the smallest crumb, was a gift from the world. Taking care of his things was his way of saying thank you to the planet. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the room, Ren looked around at his books, his clothes, and his toys. He felt a quiet joy in knowing he was a guardian of these resources. By using everything fully and with gratitude, he was keeping the world whole. He picked up his pencil and finished his masterpiece.